In my last referencing tutorial, I demonstrated how to use the MHRA footnoting system to show your readers where you found the information you have cited in your work. However, this tutorial will only work for a published book written by a single author. In this video, I will demonstrate how to reference a chapter in an edited collection. An edited collection is a book of essays or chapters by a number of different authors. Typically, it will be edited by a leading expert in the field it addresses, although this editor, or editors, will usually only write the introduction and maybe a chapter or two. Therefore, when you are referencing a passage from an edited collection, you may not be referring to the work of the editor. This increases the amount of information you will need to present to your reader, as you will need to show not only the text in which the information you are using appears, but also the specific name of the author you are quoting and the title of their chapter. For the purposes of this video, I will demonstrate how to refer to an edited collection by using the Oral History Reader, edited by Robert Perks and Alistair Thompson. But more specifically, we will be referring to Alex Haley's chapter, Black History, Oral History and Genealogy. The process of footnote referencing an edited collection is very similar to referencing a standard text. So begin in the same way by inserting a footnote and inputting the name of the author. Remember, when referencing an edited collection, be sure to initially input the name of the writer you are referring to, not the editors. So we will begin by writing Haley, A, not Perks, R, and Thompson, A. Next, place a comma followed by the name of the author's chapter. This should be presented in quotation marks instead of italics, to ensure this information is distinct from the name of the text. Now you have clearly presented the information pertaining to the specific author, you should next move on to the information pertaining to the book. So, following a comma, write in. This shows to your reader that the writer's work appeared in an edited collection. You will then need to input a full reference for the whole text. This should be completed in the style of my first referencing guide, so if you want a little more clarification, please refer back to that video. Finally, you will need to include page numbers to show where the passage you are referring to appears in the overall text. Haley's chapter begins on page 22 of the text and ends on page 32, but the specific passage I wish to refer to occurs on page 27, so that is the page number I will include. As with all of my guides, this is not a definitive method, but a template that demonstrates how to clearly present all of the information your reader would need to repeat your research and find the full passage you are referring to. When it comes to edited collections, the main thing to be aware of is the distinction between the editors and the writer, and to be mindful to give credit to the right person. I hope this tutorial has explained how to reference edited collections using the footnote style. If there are any questions, please leave a comment or reach out to me on Twitter. If you require further assistance regarding academic writing, history lessons or English comprehension, you can find my tutoring profiles below.